Kenya at the X-Treme Tupperware studio. Today I'm here to feature our master system. I'm going to be showing you the Fusion Master attachment as well as the Great Master. And I'm going to be making chicken meatballs with our Fusion Master. I'm taking chicken breasts, I'm going to cut those in half, and I'm going to infuse them with some onion and some garlic. Got a piece of chicken in there, a piece of onion, a couple little pieces of garlic, and that's going to fuse right together in the Fusion Master. So when you think about a meat grinder, you might typically only think about putting the meat in there. That's what most people do. But with the Fusion Master, you can go ahead and infuse those other ingredients with it to get the flavors in there together. So I'm going to do a little bit more. I've still got a little onion in there, so I'll just add a small piece. See how easily it is to run that through. The Master system features a suction base, so that's not coming off of your counter. It's not going to slip and slide around while you're trying to process and fuse and make supper. These chicken parmesan meatballs that we're making are going to go into our microwave pressure cooker. If you want to know more about the microwave pressure cooker, you'll have to check out our other videos. More chicken and a little garlic. I'm doing about a pound to a pound and a half of meat, and that'll make us plenty of meatballs for our spaghetti and meatball supper that we're making. So how do you get the Master system? Either the Fusion Master or the Master Grater. There's a couple different ways. You can order at full price, half price, or free. So check with your consultant to find out what the best deal is available to you right now. Let's keep going with this process here. Oop. Never without the plunger. We're grating chicken, not my fingers. Just a little bit more. Get the last bit of that onion in there. If you notice on the onion, I've not cut out the center of that. That's where the majority of that smell comes from that irritates your eyes, makes you tear up. Crying over supper is not my preference. So now our chicken, onion, and garlic is done, and my exposure to it has been minimal. I'm going to remove the handle so that I can remove the Fusion attachment. There we go. And I'll set that aside. Our recipe calls for 1 cup of cheese. I've got some Colby Jack cheese. I'm going to go ahead and use that today. Lock that in. Now it's not going anywhere. Attach the handle, and my cone is secure. The cone looks similar to this one. It's like the hand grater you used to have. You took the knuckles off as you went through. That doesn't have to happen anymore. With this system, you are protected from that sharp edge. Just going to drop that down in there. And watch how easy this is. And we're done. That's all the more it takes to shred that cheese. I just gotta get it out of the cone. The cone is not sharp on the inside. The outside of the cone is sharp where the cheese is feeding down and it's spinning. That's where I want to keep my hands away, but the inside of the cone is not going to cut me. There's no sharp edges there. All right, just as simple as that. Now I did wash my hands. I'm gonna add in our Italian seasoning, 3/4 cup breadcrumbs, or if you have them left laying around, some good seasoned croutons work great too. 1 egg. And because I did wash my hands, I'm just gonna go ahead and start mixing this up. Look. It's always a mess in the kitchen. All right. Now I'm going to start forming these into meatballs. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to taste good. All right, putting those right down into our microwave pressure cooker. Again, our microwave pressure cooker comes with 3 price options: full price, half price, and free. All right, and after I've got some of these meatballs in there, I'm gonna pour on some spaghetti sauce. And it doesn't matter what sauce, it's totally up to you on what flavor you prefer, what flavor your family prefers. It's kind of the nice thing about making your own food is you know you're going to get something that you like. And I also know what's in these meatballs. As opposed to the frozen ones, I'm not sure, you know, it's not always bad stuff, but I don't know what's gone into it. With these, I know. I've got whole fresh ingredients, and I know what's going in there. All right. I've got 1 layer of meatballs on the bottom of the pressure cooker, and I'm going to call that good for now for time purposes. You can watch me make meatballs any day of the week if you want. So, got a nice layer of good-sized meatballs down there. I'm going to use my Tupperware can opener. Open it up all the way, set it on top of the can, and just turn. And I'm listening for that little click that lets me know it is done. Might put another one on there. All right, there we go. Use the teeth on the front. Oh, some of the glue stuck. Hold on. The nice thing about our can opener, one of the nice things, it doesn't leave any sharp edges on the can lid. There was another one. Yep, no more clicks and the top is spinning, so I know it's done. No sharp edges to put into the garbage can. If you're like me and not the only person at home, you don't want surprising sharp edges for someone else to come along and cut themselves on. Perfect. Gotta have just enough to cover those meatballs, lock in the flavor, and keep them from burning in the microwave pressure cooker. Set the top on, lock it in, ready to go in the microwave. These should be done in about 20 minutes. And 20 minutes later, we're done. Look at that steam, and it smells good, and it's bubbly. All right. My meatballs are falling apart. Remember, doesn't matter what they look like as long as they taste good. At least I know they're good and done in that 20-minute, or sorry, it was actually 17 minutes I put it in, so less than 20 minutes for delicious meatballs. Once again, this is our master system. This is our Fusion Master, where you can grind meats, infuse those veggies in there, as well as fill sausages. And then our Great Master comes with 2 cones, including a coarse and a fine cut. Not sharp on the inside, no more losing knuckles to that. Talk with your consultant. Ask them, how do I get it full price, half price, and free? Have a good day.